just finished the Berlin Marathon 2005. I ran a race with 18,000 people and 20 Kenyans. As expected, the Kenyans did very well. They finished in most of the top 10 positions. I think I passed about 3 of them in the second half though, so I'm pretty happy with that. The Kenyans were very strong right from the start, and one way to measure yourself in these races is just to see how many of the Kenyans you can stay with, and then maybe hope to pass a few of them at the end. They're always very strong, and now we're off to Kenya, and I can't wait to see some of the secrets of their training and hopefully learn a few things and improve some more. I'm a marathon runner. And like most runners, I've always dreamed of running with the Kenyans. I came to train near the town of Eldoret, the running capital of the world. I also came to meet my heroes, such as Olympic champion Keino. What I discovered was how running has transformed this corner of the world. Keino rocked the sports world in 1968. Running with a painful gallbladder infection, he captured the gold medal in the 1500 meters at the Mexico City Olympics.
I told him I'm going to run. I had a lot of responsibilities. I was a captain of the team. And when you are a captain of the team and black bearer, you cannot come home and empty-handed. This is where I had in mind. I should come home with a gold medal. And I had to fight for that. Life was challenging, but I enjoyed it.
Since his victory, African runners have dominated the Boston Marathon, the Olympics, and most long-distance running races. Keino sparked this running revolution, but he's also leading this growing pack of runners who are helping their communities.
During my time, I realized without working hard, there's no way you can be able to perform well. There's no way where you can be able to represent your country. We want to tell the youth of this country that they have to work very hard to be able to be successful. And we share our training. When they are here, we eat together, we talk together, and share the program which is going on by the coaches we have here.
In some areas, there's certain activities that only go for the major muscles. And that will not give you a total fitness, because when you have fit, heavy muscles ready, then if they get tired in a race or in an activity, they always come down. They come down to get the reinforcement from the weaker muscles. And if the weaker muscles are not conditioned, then you're not going to pick up. So you'll need to go about different approaches so that you can touch every muscle, or the tweets, the slow, the quick, the heavy, the light, to make this person a time bomb.
Keino has also taken in more than 300 orphans at his Keino Children's Home. The current group includes 9 former child soldiers from neighboring Sudan.
Someone there
His Keino primary school educates more than 200 orphans and other children every year.
Education is the most important. If you have knowledge, you can be able to fit anywhere in our society. And you can be self-sufficient, you can do anything for yourself. We built this school through charity from individual people from other part of the world. And also they have given us books, you see computers, all these other science and so forth. So we are building future leaders in this country, in this school.
Now Keino wants to build a high school, and Canadians are helping him. I'm sitting on the building blocks for what will soon be Keino Secondary School. And every time I run by this spot, I try and picture where the soccer field is going to be or where the science class is going to be. And it's going to be constructed in large part due to the generosity of Saskatchewan people who are making this school possible, from kids who are holding bake sales to service clubs making large donations. It's just wonderful to think of all the friendships and connections that are forming between Saskatchewan and our friends in Kenya here. It's going to be wonderful to see what happens. And Saskatchewan runners have donated hundreds of pairs of used shoes and equipment to the runners at Keino's training camp. World record holder Lorna Kiplagat spent more than $250,000 to build a training camp for girls.
The girls who are training here now in this camp are still in high school, so we bring them when they are still in primary school, and when they go to high school, for the families who are not able to support their kids, we find a way to raise some money so that we can pay their school fees with.
Brother Colm O'Connell has coached many of the top Kenyans over the past 25 years. He sees a big difference between Kenyan runners and the professional athletes of North America and Europe.
Even though our more established athletes in Kenya are seen as role models, they are still seen very much as part of the community with responsibilities and with a role to play within their individual communities. And I think very often, maybe in the Western world, when somebody becomes successful, rather than the community embracing them as one of their own, they tend to isolate them and put them on a pedestal. Whereas in Kenya, they tend to absorb them back into the community. We don't have so much hero worship among Kenyan athletes, which tends to be there in the West. You can meet Paul Tergat, Moses Kiptanui, Kipchoge Keino on the streets of Eldoret. Nobody takes any notice of them, in a sense. You know, they're just one of the people, they just pass by. They're a friend, they're an equal, and I think because of that, they tend to work closer to the needs of the community.
I left Kenya exhausted, but inspired by Keino and my new friends.